Welcome to V-Roll. Today is Tuesday, which is our trending Tuesday, watching those prices going up. And all we have today are sealed products, but in connection with our Sunday slip. So we'll get into that in a second. Maybe you have a chance to get into this. The Galarian Articuno tin from Crown Zenith, 2 3-pack blisters from Stellar Crown, right there for you, and a Pokemon mystery prize going out to 4 lucky winners. All you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe and be a part of V-Rule. Hit that bell because I post 7 days a week. Additionally, I need you to go over to this video here. That's the one where you need to enter by leaving a comment, all right? Leave a comment on that video. You will be officially entered to win, or at least to be a part of the giveaway, and maybe win one of those 4 prizes. Today is the Tuesday trends, looking up at prices. We are only looking at sealed product that is in relation to the Sunday slip, which was trainer gallery cards of the Sword and Shield era. So we're looking at those trainer gallery sets in the sealed product here as things are trending up, because while those cards are going down, the sealed product for them is going up, which is a nice little dichotomy to play there and see how it's working out. Let's jump in. Here we have Lost Origin, great booster box. If you look at it from just a little while ago here, maybe a month and a half ago, we were getting to 215 mark. I think we pushed up even higher than that not too long ago in that May time frame when everybody's going crazy for those alt arts. Everything was kind of sliding up from the Sword and Shield era. Pokemon did a really good job with this era, and I think Scarlet and Violet is going to be getting in the same ballpark. I don't know if it'll hold up long term to being as good, but we'll see. There's still a lot to come yet, and just stretching it out for a year, yes, things have been going up, and only recently, if we start looking at it here, it's been this big swing here and this little shoot coming back up here to recovery. But if you look at it over time, it's been up. Yes, we're not going to be at that 220 range that we've seen a little while ago, 6 months ago now, but we are heading that direction. And it's going to take some time because it depends on availability, what's out there. Are people opening it? Are we holding this? There's a lot of new stuff coming out. So many different illustration rares, special illustration rares, lots of things to consider. And you have it at like 207 for that median. Here we have like 216 because of the shipping being so high. So taking a look at that and considering where things are at, it is moving up. That's all we need to know there. Brilliant Stars, similar situation. It came kind of crashing back down in the 3-month low. And getting to that like almost 175 range, and now we're kind of coming back up. But if we start looking at it, stretching it out, it is a upward trajectory. It is going up for us over time here. Yes, again, we go back to that April, May into June time frame. It was a little bit higher, but we're kind of past the recovery of it and then evening out to coming up. We will see these go up over time. These are good sets. These are good boxes, and booster boxes tend to do fairly well. Surprisingly so, Silver Tempest is still a little bit above MSRP for it. The new MSRP, it's not quite reached that, but for the Scarlet and Violet era, but Sword and Shield, they did keep to that, and you'd see it for $140 some odd or whatever on Pokemon Center if it's available. And we could take a look at that. 167 it got up to not too long ago, and now we're kind of just barely working our way back up. So depends on how you look at it, working down, working up, whatever. It's ultimately a booster box. It's going up. And if we take a look, it is the only booster box from Sword and Shield era on Pokemon Center website available. Lost Origin is sold out. Astral Radiance is sold out. I didn't pull out Astral because actually that one has not been going up very well. And I don't know quite why, because that Machamp's pretty cool and there's some other good stuff in there, but maybe there's a chance for that to come back. It will over time, but for right now it doesn't feel like it fits the category very well. Brilliant Stars is already sold out. You go further back and it even gets harder and worse there. So the only Sword and Shield set left sitting on Pokemon Center there. Good set. It's the Lugia set. Got to take a look at that and think it through there. Arceus V-Star Ultra Premium Collection. This was not very popular. It kind of came out quick. It was a GameStop exclusive. Pretty easy to get, and it was overpriced. Nobody really wanted it for an Arceus V-Star metal card to have in their collection. And they went on some crazy flash sales around the holidays of that year. I don't even remember when this came out. A few years now, it feels like. And it was in like the $75 range. So, yeah, I mean, look at this just a year ago, 110, and it's really been only climbing ever since. And that's the thing. These very specific products that are not super popular, especially when they come out, and then over time, they tend to do well. I don't know if the new Greninja box that we're going to see from GameStop is going to do the same kind of performance. I, as an investor, am looking at it and thinking, I don't want to open it up. I don't really care that much about it, but I think if it goes on a flash sale, I will pick up one and keep it sealed, just because it may have that shot. The box design is really cool. That's another thing this Arceus V-Star box has going for it. It's a really cool design, very low profile, thin. A lot of it all fits in there nice and easy. Interesting box shape for it, and not something you see too commonly. So over time, these are going up, and they're of interest to other people who are collecting and want an interesting piece. Arceus is a very popular one. We know Sword and Shield did really good with the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection here. This thing tanked. It tanked. It really did. MSRP wasn't hard to find, then it tanked. And we look at it over the course of a year, and it's just been a pretty steady climb. That high point, that 163, and now we're at 155-ish. I mean, we're not that far from the high point, and it's still growing. It's still going. So what do we have here? If you want to get it, 0% here, 55 sales. Not a lot of background to feel super comfortable there. But 4 on 3 there, 157. All right, just shy of this one here. I'd probably feel more comfortable with these statistics here to go in that $159.50 range. But I also think that this is it's kind of reached that price of, if you get it, don't let it go. This is going to be a collection piece for you for a long while. Only because there's going to be a plateau. It can't go up forever. There's so many of these out there. So this 155 range is okay, but I wouldn't count on that just still climbing at any rapid pace. So keep an eye on that if you're interested in picking one up and you hadn't had a chance or something. Interestingly enough, the only ETB, Pokemon Center, rather, ETB, of the ones we're looking at today that has been sold out on the Pokemon Center website is Silver Tempest. So the booster box is available, the other ones are not. However, the Pokemon Center ETB is sold out, the other ones are not. Very interesting how that's going down and how that's happening, and actually putting this at the highest price of all of these with the trainer gallery set that we've kind of pulled aside here, coming in close to $80 for the box. Wow. Very cool there. Lost Origin, again, we do have this available on the Pokemon Center. Last I checked, and we'll check again today just to make sure, but $65, $68, almost $70. But still, the fact that you got about a $10 swing for that Silver Tempest, getting you up a little bit higher there. Brilliant Stars, another good one. I really do like the box artwork here over the regular ETB for sure, and it's got a nice little trajectory up here, but still only in that $55 range, probably because it's still available. I think we're still in that same almost MSRP. This one should be $40 or $50 on MSRP, and here we have it at $52. So that would make sense, and I believe that's what I pulled up here. Yes, Lost Origin is right there. Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, but you come down, Silver Tempest is the only one that is gone. So out of those, Silver Tempest gone. The other ones are available. I don't think they'll be available forever. Interesting to see Battle Styles and Darkness Ablaze still sitting around here. But we're going to see a lot of these things selling out over time. It does take a minute now. It used to be very quick. They'd pop up, they'd sell out, gone. But now there's time. There's time on some of the Pokemon Center ETBs, surprisingly so. Twilight Masquerade sitting around with the booster box that's climbing. This is looking more attractive. The promo's not amazing, but it's the promo that's stamped. Stellar Crown, getting a lot of hype, getting a lot of praise, and having the stamped promo in the worst way you could pack it, but okay, fine. And then the fact that it's pictured exactly the same here, okay, they're all the same. So I was like, it's getting me a little worried. Are they going to package it the same? They may package the same way on the Surging Sparks, but just things to think about. This has been sitting out here available for a while. Of course, we got a big shift in price from the Sword and Shield ones. If you are with an opportunity to get like a promo or the coin or whatever it is, they do little things that you can do. Illustration contest is coming up, so if that's coming out and you need something to purchase, these Pokemon Center ETBs is a good option. Unless you're looking for pack opening experience, then kind of go for your best bang for your buck. But these are a good option to keep sealed and then have that promo come with it, or a set of promos that might be. So something to think about. Just a little word of advice: if you got to meet a threshold, hit a minimum, these are a cool option in my opinion, because they tend to do well over time. Last on my list is actually one that wasn't fitting in quite to all of those, but it had a couple different packs in it. Brilliant Stars, I think the original run of them was Brilliant Stars. There's a Cosmic Eclipse in there. That's what's pushing this price up here. And Arceus, just like we saw with that Arceus V-Star box there. So you get the Arceus V and you get the Arceus figure there. This has kind of come down quite a bit, but if we start stretching it out here over a year, we see it's in this recovery zone, and you can see, just watching that little bit, it is starting to shoot back up a little bit. Well, not shoot back up, that's a little aggressive. It is climbing up steadily, and something like this is going to be related to a few things. One, the packs inside. So if we see Brilliant Stars sell out on Pokemon Center website, that's going to help elevate the price on something like this. Cosmic Eclipse is really hard to find these days, really hard to find. So that's elevating the price on this. It's a really cool promo with that Arceus V. That's going to help elevate the price. The figure, take it or leave it. Some people like it, some people don't care. And a Chilling Rain is the extra pack in there, which is a good one. It's fine, but it's not a heavy hitter. If it was Evolving Skies, we'd already see this thing taken off. So just kind of a little reminder that ancillary products have a little bit of value to take a look for. So while I would suggest that Pokemon Center ETBs are great, regular ETBs are good, booster boxes are great, there's other things like the UPCs that stand out, like the really niche down ultra premium collections or collections at all that show up specifically for GameStop or promos that only come out at Best Buy. There's all these little things to kind of consider and keep your eyes peeled for, or something like this where it's got a little bit more of an edge as a collection box that could bring value over the long term. Just to keep an eye on it. And so as this one is just barely starting to come back up in the past handful of days, really, well, let's see, the past month or so, and it's just creeping. It's something like that to keep an eye out for when new products are released. All right, that's just a little extra bonus in trying to keep an eye on stuff. And you know what doesn't hurt is getting something for free. So let's start with that. Let's just see if we can get a few of you some free stuff here with that Galarian Articuno tin from Crown Zenith. Great promo, great packs. Keep it sealed, open it up. It's yours. Do what you want when we get to that point. I am also doing 2 of the 3-pack blisters from Stellar Crown and a Pokemon mystery prize. And there's been hints for very many videos, almost all of them I think, that I've had the mystery prize hints going, and nobody's cracked the code, and that's okay because we are so close to the 2,500 subscriber mark, and soon I'm just going to have to announce it all and give it away. So be a part of it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Be a part of the channel. Hit the bell because I post 7 days a week. And with that, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.